From the ship stepped Palmer Eldritch. No one could fail to identify him. Since his crash on Pluto, the homeopapes had printed one pic after another. Of course, the pics were 10 years out of date, but this was still the man. Gray and bony, well over 6 feet tall, with swinging arms and a peculiarly rapid gait. And his face, it had a ravaged quality, eaten away. As if, Barney conjectured, the fat layer had been consumed. As if Eldritch at some time or other had fed off himself, devoured perhaps with gusto the superfluous portions of his own body. He had enormous steel teeth, these having been installed prior to his trip to Prox by Czech dental surgeons. They were welded to his jaws, were permanent. He would die with them. And his right arm was artificial. 20 years ago, in a hunting accident on Callisto, he had lost the original. This one, of course, was superior in that it provided a specialized variety of interchangeable hands. At the moment, Eldritch made use of the 5-finger humanoid manual extremity. Except for its metallic shine, it might have been organic. And he was blind, at least from the standpoint of the natural-born body. But replacements had been made, at the prices which Eldritch could and would pay. That had been done just prior to his Prox voyage by Brazilian oculists. They had done a superb job. The replacements, fitted into the bone sockets, had no pupils, nor did any ball move by muscular action. Instead, a panoramic vision was supplied by a wide-angle lens, a permanent horizontal slot running from edge to edge. The accident to his original eyes had been no accident. It had occurred in Chicago, a deliberate acid-throwing attack by persons unknown, for equally unknown reasons. At least as far as the public was concerned. Eldritch probably knew. He had, however, said nothing, filed no complaint. Instead, he had gone straight to his team of Brazilian oculists. His horizontally slotted artificial eyes seemed to please him. Almost at once he had appeared at the dedication ceremonies of the new St. George Opera House in Utah, and had mixed with his near peers without embarrassment. Even now, a decade later, the operation was rare, and it was the first time Barney had ever seen the Jensen wide-angle Luxvid eyes. This, and the artificial arm with its enormously variable manual repertory, impressed him more than he would have expected. Or was there something else about Eldritch? "Mr. Mason," Palmer Eldritch said, and smiled. The steel teeth glinted in the weak, cold Martian sunlight. He extended his hand, and automatically Barney did the same. "Your voice," Barney thought. "It originates somewhere other than—" He blinked. The entire figure was insubstantial. Dimly, through it, the landscape showed. It was a figment of some sort, artificially produced,